How y'all doing? This is Devorjae. This is episode 27. Got the fam, you know, they playing Skyrim. So I decided to do a video talking about magic versus mysticism and the difference between those two. Could have done another introduction of that, but basically, magic and mysticism are two different things. If you look up magic in a dictionary, it's probably gonna say it's gonna use the word illusion in it in the end. And magic is only shifting one's focus. That's the baseline definition about magic, shifting one's focus. Magic is more material based and in between the alchemical base, whereas it gets into mysticism. Mysticism is more of the spiritual side or natural side to magic. So that's magic versus mysticism. Point in case examples that I can give. Magicians, people like David Blaine, Chris Angel, and all these. Let me stop with that, but because there are some great there's levels, and then high level magicians are like they're so high that they can still do all the lower base illusion tricks because of even more of an understanding. They can dabble within more of the mysticism to add in with, which makes them who they are, having stronger, more miracle-esque, more defying life power, illusionment, because life in general is an illusion. So when you're able to manifest illusion within illusion, only because understanding beings in the plane and on other planes and much more, that goes all into a very high awareness. In the end, no matter if it's a magician, whether it's a monk, whether it's a Moor, whether it's a Swami, whether it's a yogi, whether it's any highly conscious being with people who conjure reality, you can say those are the mystics, the magical ones, the miracle workers, the do things that are the norm but out of the norms nowadays. But and all those people do the same practice all in all. Different techniques, but same practice, same ideology. So that's something with mysticism. But like just magic, and not to even say that magic is not lower than mysticism or anything like that. It's just a different form, a different technique of illusionment within this holographic universe. It's kind of like animes are great references for these type of concepts because many things are, even in most superhero or animated type series, they touch on truth and many things. So, but yeah, that's magic. Let me go with the example. Magic is there's levels to it because with me growing up studying magic and understanding the baseline principles of it, there's different types of illusions, but in the now material form without anything being pre-adjusted for angles and cameras or on stage, when it's concrete, like face to face, the shifting of someone's focus just due to knowing only how the human mind already is and what colors and what catches attention, what word magic to also use within your session, all those type of things, shifting of focus, shifting around, whether it be they are slipping something in, it's the same tactics are used with certain burglars thieves who shake your hand and take a watch off. It's just technique, learning muscle memory, how and reacting, and forms that have been practiced throughout years to display these tricks and how to trick the human mind in general. So that's just a small level. That's just the base level of a magic of disillusionment of skill. And if you study a skill enough, obviously it gets pumped up and becomes a what's the word? Something you can tip your hat on, put your hat on, a commodity, something that you're great at, something that you excel in. So now mysticism is when there's so many forms with the mysticism within Magic Land because you can just watch. I wish I could remember his name. I think it's R.B. Ron Banks or something. But David Blaine, he's a perfect example because he obviously you can search. He talks about many of the more spiritually based Tibetan, Eastern Indian monk-like techniques that he practices and that many magicians practice to pull off certain feats that are exceeding the limitations of human life, so to say. And an example, I'll give you two examples. Such you can look at these, search them up on YouTube or whatever. But David Blaine with mind card tricks, whether it's pre-planned or not, the with it being viewed and being seen and everything right in front of your eyes to the point where people, even the reactions that they're getting, pulling cards out someone's back pocket when wasn't there in their wallet, all that, those type of reality molding type tricks. Then going to Paris, basically making incisions in the body, stabbing it with swords, cutting it, putting sticking needles through it. Many magicians practice the technique when they it's a technique and they learn how to do and defy the human body limits of what's to be expected. So that's when I say there's levels to it when it deals with mysticism, still high mysticism to do those things. You can just look it up. And then these are things that monks, yogis, these people shifting their frequencies, turning invisible, and their pure will floating, heating up objects, doing a whole, just basically being the super godly beings that we all are. But it's all with understanding the reality in their reality and how they believe. So, and what they know. But yeah, I think that's a good touch on it. Because, games like Skyrim and all that, when they talk about alchemy, all that's reminiscences, echoes of what has came, of what has been. So, thanks for watching if you did watch and stuck through it. Have a good day. True 7.